We did it. We went live on time. Ha! Barely. We're still not ready, for the record. I looked at the clock. I was like, well, I guess I'll just push the button and you'll have to see the darkness. It's fine. Because it's scary. It's Friday the 13th. There's darkness everywhere. Ooh. Ooh. Wasn't that horrifying? Gather thank you for stopping in. Hello. I hope you have a wonderful dinner. I didn't have dinner. It sucked. I had to do this. And because I exercised just a while ago, everything got crammed into everything else. So while I did get shower and shave and all feeling good after exercising, my legs are going to be jelly tomorrow. I did not get to eat anything, and I'm drinking whiskey, and that's that. I did drink a protein drink, so like 40 grams of protein in my system. That's fine. Everything in that regard is fine. Other than that, no food. No solid food, which is a mistake. And I know it. I know it's a mistake. Oh, yeah. We got Bongo Cat inbound, I think. Jesus. I hate when it does this. There we go. There he is. Bongo Cat returns. And we're going to get some background music. Because I need some background music tonight. Where? There it is. Too loud. Morning. There we go. Interesting. How about... Ah, that's why. No? Work with me. There we go. That was weird. We've been fiddling around with the settings lately with the audio because it's been acting weird. Also, E. Williams, hello. How'd you get in here? That's an odd thing to say. 67. I don't know what you're trying to reference there. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. Really appreciate it. And Rar, Zen Mood. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. It's greatly appreciated. Sugar Kitty, I didn't see you there. Meow. Also, thank you for bringing your time and attention here. It's greatly appreciated. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, you could go over there right now. I bet it was some freaking mess. For those who are wondering about the roses part of this, well, I don't really have to say much about roses considering what's happening soon and what I have. It gives me the excuse to drink this. I don't need really much of an excuse. I could have drank this at any point in time, but considering we're a YouTube channel and we need to feed into every stupid little thing that happens, like holidays, like Friday the 13th and Valentine's Day, here we are. I'm wearing my scary skull shirt. It's Friday the 13th and people are superstitious. Apparently Venus has 13 moons. I learned that tonight. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I was told. And we have the last little bit of the Four Roses OESO. This is 55%. We're going to have a little bit less. This is a bottle that went away a long time ago. Or I might just drink all of it later. We'll see. This is 55%. This huge glass. It looks beautiful. How's everyone tonight? Thank you all of you who do what's the word? Humor me with my gaming streams. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for liking and all that. Very much appreciated. I have turned this around in my head numerous times, and it's just the fact that adults don't have a play anymore. Like as kids growing up, we have play. We go, or we did. I don't know what it's like now, but play changed into console and PC games and that sort of thing. So what I'm doing is just trying to play and hope others find some enjoyment in that too, in whatever way you want. So thank you for joining me with that. I've heard sometimes they gotta do, shall we say, trespassers. Boy Scouts try to remind people it's private property. Yeah, it's not. It's not a tourist destination. Venus, moons, no moons at all. Abadu. Enjoy. I'm also mulling around the idea of doing a quick short tomorrow about the Four Roses story, because it's a good story. It's a romance story, so it fits the day. Bongo cat, relax. Stop meowing all over the place. Chill out. Oh, my spine. It was leg day. We have some interesting leg exercises. I feel like I was pushing. I did the math. I'm sorry, I told my phone to do the math. It was like 355 pounds. I'm done. So done. I have to check off a few reminders because that's the only way I can function. I did all the things. Turned off the heat, changed my razor blade. Got milk. We're doing great. We're adulting so well. Good stuff. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. There you go. It's that kind of tourist thing. Abuna. Abuna Matata. Abuna Matata. What am I referencing? Abuna. I'm gonna look at the word. Hold on. Yeah, they threw that H in there for no reason. Abuna. Abuna. And there's a D too. Abuna. Abuna. Sorry. Don't ask me how my brain works. I do not know. It just does things and I just kind of hold on. It's wild. Oh, I didn't use... I'm at that age where apparently if it's cold out, I need to put lotion on my skin. A little Friday the 13th fun there. I know that's not the right movie, but puts the lotion on the skin. And it's only a little bit, but it feels yuck. And I do have lotion. It's just in the bathroom. I don't want to go get it. What did I say about that? Sugar Kitty, you drinking anything tonight? Are you taking it easy? Either way, I'm drinking something. It's been a minute. By that I mean a week. Oh, I have to check this out. Hold on. You get to see the real deal. I've gotten to the point where it's like this channel is more than whiskey, and I've thought about changing it back to mental musings, just because it feels a little disingenuous to be saying whiskey musings, although the videos are still whiskey related. But so much of what I do now is more of just like play and thought and conversation, which is fine, because I need that. I'm making content for you, but I'm also trying to keep myself in a stable state of mind. Wait, rum malted rye, there you go. What is this? I don't like reading. It's a tax form. Is this the one that tells me how rich I am? That's a joke. I've been covered for all 12 months. Good. Show me a number. Okay. What a weird little document. All it does is say I was covered by insurance. Is that important? I don't know. Let's put this aside. Tax stuff. We all love the new year. Cast strength sherry. That sounds lovely. Cast strength scotch. That sounds great. Cheers, everyone. Thank you for being here. I did have a protein drink and it's still lingering. Space side from Avalor. See, I know how to say that word. Avalor. Ugh. Oof. delish. I don't remember much about this Four Roses. Oh yeah, so the little I remember is that was a pick from the local liquor store. I don't know why that took so long. And I drank most of it long ago, over a year ago probably, but I did have enough sense, and I'm trying to keep on that to transport it. I did the same thing with, I can't actually see it, but next to the Enterprise here, there are a few bottles that I look forward to opening. All right. The bottle of KillCo that I had is now... I need to bring you a little closer, apparently. Yeah. It was enough, so it was like, I probably should transplant that because it was so empty, but it also ended up being a fair amount. So, and this is such good stuff. I'm sad that I don't have anywhere else to put it. All right, we're gonna just leave you here for now. I don't want to stand up and put anything around. We're fine. We'll deal with that later. But as KillCo has become a rare bird, a rare duck. Is that a phrase? Anyway, I've kept it aside like that so I can preserve it for as long as possible. Not exactly drinking a lot anymore. Abuna Alba, they're white. Here's some bourbon casks. Excuse me. So much whiskey still to try, and my liver is just like... That's what I like to think my liver is doing all the time. Anytime I'm drinking something or thinking about having a drink. It's like, you have to wait. I'm thinking to myself, like, by the time I'm 50, I'll know for sure how I should approach alcohol, but really it's mostly just don't drink. Which is thankfully very easy to do. It's unfortunate that other people don't have the same sort of ability? I don't know what to call it. When I look back at it, it's like me deciding to stop was such a weird, like, hard shift from what I'm doing, obviously. But I told myself, eventually, it is just going, you're resetting. You're hitting the reset button. You were not drinking alcohol when you were a boy. You were not drinking up until I was 13, probably. Maybe 12. No, it was probably 13. Teenage years are what did it. And I didn't do it much at all at first, and then I did a lot. And I just kept doing that from like 13, 14 till I was 38. There was some damage. And when did I actually stop? No, it was 40. It's 42, I think. Nice that I'm losing track, because we're going into year 2 of my alcohol hesitancy, we'll call it. Management. Alcohol management. In the way that I do not drink. Like, the default is I don't drink alcohol. But occasionally I do. Like, this month I've been kind of lucky. I've been able to have a few drinks at random. And it's only been 2 weeks. Let's see. I don't know why I'm looking at this and not telling me anything. Oh, that's right. I did save... so for waiting a full year to find out how my liver was doing, 365 days in total, I had a counter for that. And since then, I reset the counter where it says 3 ounces a month. And it has been 176 days since then. Isn't that wild? It's a very strange thing when you mark time. Because you realize how fast it goes. Wah! I'm still trying to get over the fact that it's 2026. It's been a month. It already happened. We are 1/10. It's not quite right. But we were just taking the first step into the year, and it's already a step. I want to say I like 2025, but I don't think I did. It was definitely a good year for me. Overall, with my health, with my adventures, all that good stuff. We're going to do more of that. I'm all eyeballing Virginia at the moment, so I can visit Virginia Distilling and talk with Amanda. That'll be nice. They just won an award, by the way. Something else the Instagram told me, since I follow her specifically. And even Daniel Whittington got a mention in some of these awards. How am I going to find this? I also found that somehow it's listening, or it's watching, or it's paying attention. My coach sent me a type of creatine, which is something that helps with muscle building, apparently. And as I age, it's probably a good idea to make sure I get something for that. I'm sketch about the whole thing. But if it helps, it helps. If it's been tested and tested enough for it to be like, this works, that's what I want. But she sent me a link for this creatine stuff, and suddenly, on Instagram, it's showing me that creatine. Like, you should buy this. I guess I plan to. Soon. Not now. Oh, there it is. There, that's not it. That's the Four Roses. Obviously doing its thing. Focus, you son of a... Use your eyes. My camera is such a... That's okay. Wait, let's try this. Get real close. There you go. Pull back, pull back. Doesn't look good. Give me that. Like, that's what I want for Valentine's Day. 3 bottles of Four Roses. Let's go. Let me see. I'm trying to find the things. This is the problem with Instagram now. It's like, I don't know where things are. Oh, boobs. Instagram knows what I like. Those bastards. All right, let's see. It's not Virginia. There she is. Stop. Dozen roses. Duh. Yeah. How plain and predictable. There we go. Nope. Let's see if we again we have to zoom in real close. Get the actual thing. Looks like there's a flash. There you go. There she is. I think that guy's really tall, but I don't think she's that tall. Yeah, let's see. What was it? There we go. Best American. There's a chandelier. There's 2 chandeliers in the picture, bouncing off the award. Let me see if Virginia actually has it. They should. But that's silly. There it is. Whoa. Best American single malt. Do it. What's weird about Instagram is like tells you stuff. So that those 2 little things there, that's Emma and that's Amanda, who's the distiller. There she is. Other pictures. There you go. Look at me, I'm showing you my Instagram. Ooh. It's good stuff though. Come on, don't hate me. There we go. They're winning. We're winning awards. And I like to talk about the whiskey stuff that's happening. And that's pretty cool. Again, me and awards, it's like, thank you for this thing. It's basically just like, what do they call this? Your peers is the nicest way I can put that. That's good. Like if the business is booming and you're doing good stuff, well, it's nice that they tell you. And here we go. This is their corn whiskey that won. There you go. That is one of the Licorice Brothers and his mother, who's a badass. They are the corn winner. They're big on corn. Like, if you don't know anything about Ireland, their corn is the best. They are really corny. Sorry. And then, last but certainly not least, This is kind of funny because it's one of the iron roots. Yeah. Communication award. Highly commended. Didn't win, but highly commended. Come on. Where is it? No, don't do that to me. Go away. I wasn't supposed to watch anything. None of that. Do it. There. Highly commended. Daniel Whittington, please stop. There, and you can see the award. Why do these little face things have to show up? Highly commended, Daniel Whittington, Whiskey Marketing School. And if any of you decide you want to go to Wizard Academy, let me know first. That way I can get you in. Slip you through the door. I hope some people want to do that. It's a lot of fun. Like, I want to go back, but finances are not happening, so $2,000 to go, to be there, to take the class. That's if you have an alumni discount, which I do. Otherwise, it's $4,000. And then there's the cost of getting there. So, air travel, car rental. $500 plus easy. So $2,500 plus. And my problem is I never want to, I just don't want to go there for just that. It's like you get there, you stay there for 2 days, and then you leave. I don't like that. There are a lot of distilleries I like down there I'd rather go see. Andalusia, go to Still Austin. Maybe visit some of the ones I don't go to often. What was the other one? Milam and Green and Treaty Oak and Garrison Brothers. Those are the ones I don't go to very often. Maple syrup and pancakes. Oh, that was nice. I had waffles this morning, so that's a fresh memory. I just thought red candy, but I don't know what I meant there. Like with like chocolate somehow. M&M's maybe? Strawberries? I just washed, so I shouldn't have any alternate smells. Like part of me is like, I had strawberries this morning, but that should be long gone from my person. 3 or 4 times I washed my hands in the shower. Needless to say, it smells really good. I think this one was a high corn mash bill. The OESO. You don't remember. Let's do a little research here. Because it smells it. Single barrel OESO. And I think they're just selling these normal like now, right? Well, that's a 100 proof version. So, like, shut up. I can make a highball out of it. Look. Well, here's the good news. Tasting notes for them. Ripe red fruit, honey and mellow oak, palate, ripe cherry and vanilla. Sounds great. Finish soft and long. That doesn't tell me much. What's the percentage? It's like $50. I have the distinct feeling like this is what it is. Like right now, part of my body is like, you know, it'd be cute if you went and bought a Four Roses bottle tomorrow. What did we said, everyone? Do you remember? I remember. Brian cannot buy any bottles this year, but they can be donated to the channel. Gulf of American Distillers. Oh, please no. I think there's already a Gulf Distilling. I'll go check. I think that's something that Crowded Barrel might still be working with. I don't know. I've lost track of everything going on there. Rich fruit and vanilla. Sure. What's the mash bill? Yes, you're telling me out the strain. I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, bugger. It's being difficult. Kathy Yoila, you made it! It's for you. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. Happy Friday the 13th indeed. We're having a little 4 roses because of oblivious reasons that are happening tomorrow. It is. Okay. Thank you, Breaking Bourbon, for telling me what I wanted to know. Yes, I'm over 21. This is their 100 proof one they're talking about, but I think it's the same thing. 75% corn, 20% rye, 5% malted barley. That's why it seems so sweet. And I do like the fact that I got all these red berry notes. That was nice. Cheers, everyone. Thank you for being here. As always. Oh. Ooh. Youch. They descend into my stomach. Woo. Ha-cha-cha-cha. It's really good. That was the first sip, and we're not allowed to think about it too much. Also, coat the throat, as it were. Get ready for your delivery. Yeah, what'd you have for dinner? Where'd you go? Where'd you get me? Oh. My left shoulder is still killing me. Like, this area is sore. It's a combo of reasons. Having that freaking medical massage, which is whoo. And then also exercising and doing shoulder stuff the next day was not the ideal thing to do. There you go. Exactly what I do. I have to try to remember to put lotion on my hands. It's so annoying. Thank you. I see all the little emotes. I appreciate that. Lets me know you're there and you're having a good time. Just clicking the button. One of the funnier little things that culture has derived to is to show the person who's entertaining you that you're having a good time. Just go click, 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 click as fast as you can on these little emotes that come up and float away. Oh, I still have to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. I have to eat something after this, but I don't know what. Cereal? I mean, when it's like 9 o'clock, you don't want to eat anything like heavy anymore. You don't want to have something in your stomach at this hour. Mexican, whoop. I love that. Ha ha ha. I see that. You agree. Do we want to order a burrito? I don't think many of you can remember the burrito incident. It was a good thing. That's something I feel like I should open up. Like Hot Butter Rolls did that, where you can just like Uber him stuff when he was around. That's dangerous. I don't think I want people just sending me food in mass. But you could do it. That's the thing. I think I'm like thinking about it. Who here does? Most of you know my address. Good luck getting in, though. And I never like doing Uber or anything like that. It's so weird. There's nothing I want to eat. Like the Mexican place nearby is for Holy Friday. Hell yeah. The Mexican place down the road is really good. Again, if you haven't seen the burrito episode or the stream, that must have been a while ago too. I need to like bookend that somehow and find it. Like, what was the burrito incident? We ordered a burrito and it was this big, smothered in cheese and refried beans. Oh, so good. For Holy Friday, sounds good to me. Margarita Monday, you know, whatever gets you through. I also just spent money I didn't have earlier today because I do that sometimes. I have very weird, like, knee-jerk reaction things. And this was very casual. This was, I walked past my soda streamer, which is sitting there. It's kind of pushed in the back. I haven't used it in a while. And my brain went, oh yeah, I have a soda streamer. I should probably get some flavoring things for that. I don't have any. So I did. I got the fake Dr. Pepper, and I got... What the hell's the other one? It was a feed bucket. Yeah, it was so good. I want to do that again. So bad. What the hell was the other one? This is what I mean by knee-jerk reaction. I ordered some flavoring stuff from Soda Streamer. It cost me like $8 to get 2 of them because it's on sale, which was a complete coincidence. I didn't know it was on sale. So I was like, yeah, I'll get 2. Why not? $10 or less. Shipping, $15. Feel pretty stupid. I'm ordering less than $10 and paying twice that, or just that amount plus 125% just to get it here to where I am. I gotta figure out what I actually got now. Should I have done that? No. Do I want to use my soda streamer? Yes, I do. That's the big crux of the matter. I have a soda streamer. I could drink water, just water, or I could do this whole little fizzy soda thing. Not real soda, just kind of a sugary substitute. There it is. Good old shop app telling me everything. Oh, that's right. I got the Dr. Pete, and I got this root beer. So I went from 2 casuals, very casual flavors. So I can have root beer and I can have Dr. Pepper. I mean, Dr. Pete, Nick, whatever they just said. That'll spice up my life for like a couple weeks. Make things a little interesting. Bongo Cat, relax. We got a little thing here. Look out. Anything? Okay. He's wearing his top hat. The reason I have the top hat on is because I was playing the... What the hell's the name of the game? Hightail is the other game I've been dabbling with lately for live streams. Let's see, what are we feeling? Do we have roses? Do we have anything romantic like or anything evil? We have skull. We do have skull. Do we have flower? Do we have the devil? We do have that too. Here we go. Boom. Heart candy thing. Appropriate. Do I want to do a heart candy thing? No, screw Valentine's Day. We want a freaking skull. We want to be hardcore. That's what this day is about. There you go. Boom. Better. Can we make a scary cat? I don't know if we have a scary cat. We have a black cat. People get weird about black cats on Friday the 13th. Which one, though? That one's like... I can't see that one. On my end, I can't see. I can only see the eyes. Hilarious. We'll go with that one. That looks very cat. Normal cat instead of like completely black or just hard to see black. Kathy, are you drinking anything tonight? Did you have anything with dinner? Or is this more of a water day? Or Bureau. Again, still time for you all to get the goal. I can have a Bureau. Probably have it anyway after the stream. But to get me to do it now, I have to ask permission, basically. That feels weird. Give me Bureau, give me Bureau. Please don't. It's fine. I know this time of year is hard for everyone. Unsweet tea at dinner. That sounds fine. I don't usually do unsweet tea. I usually just I'm very much just a water person when I go out to eat. I don't mean to be. I just am. It's like, that's what I want. I want water. I do not want soda. I do not want tea. I want espresso. I want cappuccino. That's what I want. After dinner, cappuccino. Pursuit United Double Oak Bourbon. That sounds fine. I don't know if I've had Pursuit stuff before. Double Oaks are fun, though. Those can be pretty good. Or bad, you know. Hopefully, I assume yours is good. for your palate. Oh, ooh. I just realized something. That's something I thought about doing. Ugh. All right. We have a bumper. We have a space, we'll say, for dinner. I remembered that one of the things I can do, which is not great, but I have protein pasta kind of ready to go, which is over there. I just have to put the water and boil it. That might be my dinner. Protein pasta, tomato sauce, and I can microwave some meatballs, even though I don't like doing that. Nice and quick. Not heavy or overly sweet. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, I missed whiskey. I've been drinking regularly, we'll say. Oh, but it's so good. I don't know why I'm doing this. A little glasses cleaning thing there. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to stream tomorrow. As you may have seen, I've been playing Valheim a lot. To a problematic level. Like, even after I played for the stream earlier today, I stopped for a little bit. And then, just as I had stopped, Greg showed up. He was like, hey, you want to play? I was like, yes. But first I should eat food. So I had some cheddar broccoli soup with some bread, some dinner rolls. It was very nice. Wunderbar. I have to figure out what's happening with the pantry food thing this coming week. I've been seeing the flyer around. I think I got a notification about it on my phone or something. And I'm wondering if they're going to keep giving me stuff every week, or if that's something I have to like deal with some other way. It hasn't been really clear, because if they give me stuff every week, whoa. You Lowell? What's Lowell? Lowell sounds familiar, but I don't know why. Whoa. There's also the possibility of me playing Warframe or something like that. I have not gotten through the story. I've not gotten through the story of Warframe just yet. I've gotten through some of it, and it's wild and confusing. Like, I don't know where you're trying to go, game. We thought we were like Space Robot, but now I don't know. And it got hard. Like, the fights weren't easy anymore. Like, I get killed a lot. It's like, all right, try again. And grindy. That was one thing. I'm trying to do like one specific thing in the game, and it requires me to grind out a lot of reputation. That's not fun. But I did get a new Warframe, so that was exciting. Which just means a different play style. Easiest way to put it. It's another thing. Lowell, Mass is where that old school Masonic Lodge is from Scotch tasting. Oh, nice. Ugh. That place was wild. I remember going there, but that's about it. I remember being very confused as to where I was supposed to park, too. That was a little rough. So stay tuned tomorrow. I don't know what you guys do on the weekends, but it's a possibility that I'll be live streaming. Venturing into the swamp has been difficult. Even with Greg, we poked our nose into the swamp. It ended up getting dark. We were in the swamp at night. That's bad. There is something called like wraiths that are out there. Think of like, looks like the Grim Reaper or whatever those things are Harry Potter are called that suck your soul out. I forget what they're called. Dementors? Yeah, that. All the distinguished mustachioed gentlemen. I remember that place was pretty wild. I would like to see it when it was like cleaned up. It looked pretty like rough shape. But it was an interesting place to be. I like to kind of, I remember like walking around and soaking up the place, being like, this place is wild. What kind of nonsense has gone on here over the years? So good. And we did get an unfortunate, like, kind of scary news about Four Roses being sold recently. Which I get it. I know selling, like, if you have a distillery, selling it might not be a bad idea right now. If you're not sure what you want to do with it, they just upgraded so much stuff. The tasting room looks amazing. So, hopefully everything stays legit. No crazy weirdness happens. I'm looking at the weather. It feels like -3 degrees Celsius out, so we're back into the below freezing. It looks like tomorrow and the day after and the day after and the day after. So it looks that during the day it's going to be above freezing, but only a little bit. So keep that in mind. At least here in New England. I did take a picture earlier today, which I got to share with all of you. We're playing with Instagram a lot today, and not on purpose. I just... where my head is at. Candace, hello! Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. I hope you're doing well. Or at least as well as possible. Thank you for being here on this Friday the 13th / day before people do stupid stuff. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, yeah, the picture I took is amazing. Everyone should see it. Everyone should like it. Everyone should tell their friends about it. It's literally just dusk. It's the best. I should have labeled it dusk, but I didn't. Will you please? There we go. Yeah. Weird something or other on my phone. We love that. You ready? Why change it if it works? Exactly. Peter White. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. As always, is greatly appreciated. Here you go. Soak it up, everybody. Once it decides to focus, there we go. That's where I was around 5 o'clock today. Soaking it in. Oh, pretty good. I had a weird... I almost want to call it emotional. But something about the moment sort of triggered a bunch of other things. I was listening to a certain amount of music that was very kind of... well, I can tell you who it was because it's a local guy. This is going to be... I'm going to ramble here. So there's a guy who we knew, like the family knew, at the cafe that I like near where my parents live. We knew his name. His name was Griffin. We'd see him there all the time. He was a really good guy. Still is. He's not dead. But he decided to start going more into his music career. So he stopped working there like May of last year or something like that. I only found out about it this past week. When I walked in, I'm like, so is he still here? I haven't seen him at all in a while. They're like, no, he stopped. He's doing music stuff. And I could buy his little CD at the counter for $20. So he's still involved there. But they're called Princess June. So if you're interested in their music, Princess June, I've been enjoying it. And like I said, it triggered this weird nostalgia, sentiment, emotional thing. I don't know why. But I was driving my car to exercise. And there's this weird nostalgia. It was like taking in the moment. It looks unfrozen. Yeah, it's not frozen over. But that's also, they call it Sakonnet River. It's not a river. It feeds into the ocean, so it's a lot of salt water there. That's why it's not freezing much. So I had this weird sort of feeling where I was driving to exercise, and I sort of had this... I'm not sure what to call this, but have you ever had a moment where you realize how good things are and sort of think back to how good things were at one point in your life? That's what happened to me. I thought back to a very specific, straight up out of a movie moment where it was me and my friends and a few girls we knew driving around in a car with the hood down, smoking something, and just, it was a beautiful spring or summer day. And I have this moment of like, this is as good as it gets. This is it. This is my youth, you know? This is the pinnacle of being a high schooler in the, you know, in the place I live, and how perfect is this moment. And I hope I remember this until the day I die, that kind of thing. And that came back to me. And all I was doing was driving to exercise, but what it made me do was it made me very grateful for what's going on right now. So like in my life, I'm in the best physical and mental health I have been probably ever. I have the simplicity of being in a town where I know where everything is. I've been to so many little places here. People know me at the cafe. People know me at the gym or the fitness place I go. I don't know what to call it. And it's a very quaint, like small town life I have. And I felt very fortunate that I could just have these little moments of driving past these places I've driven past 100 times. The Cat Cafe, the CVS, the restaurant, Coastal, all the cafes I love to go to around here. And it kind of sunk in, like also like that moment of like, this is unintentionally like a pinnacle of my life right now, of being, 45, having my own apartment, having my own setup here, having all this whiskey. Sounds like a theme song to Cheers, doesn't it? Every day is a high school senior for me. Yeah. It was really one of those. Like, I have a lot of days in high school that were like, wow, how did we get away with this? And we had so much fun. But that one stuck out because it was so, like, not unreal. But it was one of those moments that you think you'd see in a movie. And it really stuck like that. Like, how is this my life? This is so good. I love this. I felt so complete. Now, no. And I had something similar happen tonight, which was nice, where I have all these good things happening and that exist, and how simple and pleasant my life is overall on a regular basis. There's a lot of other things going on, but reminder, I come here and I at my desk and I get to play games and have people engage and have people enjoy what I'm doing. And that's rare. A rare thing to have, and I'm keenly aware of it. So that's what happened to me earlier today. What happened to you? It was weird. Like, I felt like I was gonna cry. It was the weirdest thing. And like I said, the music I was listening to had a little part to do with it. So they're called Princess June. But if you want to, before stepping into their music, what it made me think of is a band called Iron and Wine. Iron and Wine. Same vibe, very chill, very like, you're listening to this just to fucking enjoy your life for a little bit. Just peaceful, chill, almost comforting. It probably is a little comforting, honestly. Makes you feel good. There's nothing, not loud, not crazy, just very, some would call it like folk almost, in the way that it's presented. Real life started after school. Yeah, did it? What was it before anyway? I've decided that real life isn't real. I had the brief mention of with my coach today, because she told me about, I mentioned Friday the 13th. She told me something about Venus having 13 moons. And I went, interesting. So that's about as far as the conversation went. That's interesting. You know me, I'm a realist. But I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so then I did the thing I like to do with people occasionally, just to see what they say. Just to see what them go, like, but I mentioned that we are this sentient thing. Oh, it's so good. It's so, I want to make sure you listen to the album I like. Let me see. It's the one I used to listen to when I had a job at the factory. And I think the guy who worked next to me is the one who introduced me to it. It got me through. Like, it was just like quiet comfort. Oh, this is nice. Reality then. Hold on. I gotta find the album. That's gonna be. I like 16 songs by Iron and Wine. Really. Storage cabinet for exercising minutes. See, that's what I'm talking about. My exercising, and they heard me. So I was thinking about how we're conscious things, witnessing through a brain. How does that work? The brain itself is insane. And all we're doing is we are experiencing photons of light that are interpreted through our brain to give us a visual idea of what is real. And we're always a little behind. Just a little. Our brains have a certain amount of time to process what we're seeing. And it gets weird. It's real weird. Not featured. What are you doing? I need to find the actual album because it's going to bother me. They're still touring? Holy shush. They're going to be in Northbridge. Sydney? I don't think they're around here right now. I don't think they're touring around here. Okay, here we go. Is that it? That's the cover. There might have been another band I was thinking about. Don't recommend. Tell me the actual. I'm just trying to find the albums and it's being stupid. Show all. God, I'm not dosing at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. I dove down the little like rabbit hole of, you know, things that interest me and what I feel and what I like, my philosophy and my understanding of life and all these like big things that kind of come when you're middle-age-ish. And that was like, what is perceived reality? What is it? Like, not like the definition of what are you seeing? It's like, what is the actual process that brings the understanding of what's real to you and what is real? It's like, oh, I think they were also going into the idea of there's no free will. That was the other one. Wrap your head around that, because again, why do I hate advertising? Well, they're getting in your head. They're making you think you want things. And your brain processes it whether you want it or not. All I have to say is the word Doritos, and suddenly it's like, oh, ha! I like Doritos. Ooh, I think I want some Doritos, you know. So was that free will? Or was it just kind of aesthetic? Our endless numbered days, I think, is the one I remember listening to. I'm looking at the cover. I'm like, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, there is. Our endless numbered days. But I thought there was another one. I might be thinking of a different band. But Iron and Wine is definitely one of them. That album specifically. I haven't listened to any other stuff, so I don't know where that could have gone. It could have gone like hardcore heavy metal. I don't know. Unlikely. What was the other band? Oh man, that's gonna bother me. There was another album I remember listening to, and I swore it was them. But I'm looking at the discography and I'm not seeing it, which is bad. So it might have been two different people. Or it might have been one of the live albums, or... I'll look into that. See the album on the YouTube channel? Yeah. That's the one that I remember listening to. But there's also another band I swear is them. Except it's just a picture of two people. It's like the guy and the lady. And I swear it's an Iron and Wine, but it might be something else. But Our Endless Numbered Days is definitely one of them. Balls. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go through that in my head now. I'll look it up. Like, I think I have the album. The CD, I should say. I'll figure that out later. I could go looking for it now, but I don't think you're here for that. And I also have to figure out where it is. Is that my albums? Yeah. CDs are there. Books are over there. A mess of books. You don't even want to know. Yeah. Yeah. And again, the people who are locals and like the guy I would talk to and we got along really well. It's like one of those things like we vibe well for some reason. You don't know the person, but just like they see you, you see them. It's like, oh, hey, oh, I see you. What's going on? Ooh. Give me my sandwich. No. Something along those lines. I think that's how it works. Oh, I gotta figure it out. But they are called Princess June. So also put that aside. I've only started listening to their music as of like 2 days ago, and it's kind of casual. But they're talented. That's the thing. I was worried. I'm like, oh, he has a band? You know that feeling? And then I started listening to it. I'm like, you know what this is like? It's like this other band I like. So I will probably try to contact that guy because I didn't know he stopped working there. I just thought I was like missing his shift, and I go there very infrequently. So there's that. I can recommend so many different albums, but I'm not going to. That could be a Patreon thing. I don't know. Patreon or channel members. We'll see. We've gone over it all today, folks. My like weird experience I had earlier today. Yeah, but we're going down some weird roads as far as my life and what I find interesting and what's going on with like. It's one of those things where you're trying to make sense of things, but you realize there's no making sense of any of it, other than to accept what we are. First of all, human beings have a very high opinion of themselves. It's very funny. You know, we are an ape-like creature scattered across this planet, pretending we know what we're doing. Trying to make, like, we're an intelligent thing, the most intelligent thing on this planet, technically. And yet, look at what we're doing. We have so much knowledge and wisdom and education and understanding, and yet here we are in this. I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, for me, it's pretty good. I got the medication, I got the apartment, I got the food, I got the internet, I got all the things I could possibly need or want right now. But oh boy, there's a lot out there that's not so good for a lot of other people. And makes you try to make sense of it. Like, what is happening? What is this anyway? What are we even doing? You know, that's what it ends up like. What are we even doing? None of this has ever happened before, nor will it happen again. That's one of the fun ways to look at it. And that's what I thought about myself earlier, because I've been working my self-esteem, obviously. It's hard work, but it's one of those little things that I think it made it a prompt. Like, I had the visual idea of what would someone say to themselves if they had to go out and like sing a song to a lot of people or give a speech. And I boiled it down to, no one will ever be able to do this as good as I can, because it's you. You know, you are the only one who can do what you do. It's wild. And no one can take that from you. And it's an important thing for people to like dig into themselves. It's like, no one can do what you can do, whatever that is. No one will ever do anything the way you do. Exactly. And I'm trying to do that with myself. Like, no one can do this the way I do this. No one can think the way I think exactly. I'm just trying to bring a little bit of something to the world and hope people like it. And most importantly, trying to have a bit of a community here. And I know I've achieved that with a bunch of you. You know that. If you're here and you're here often and you like what's going on, that's you. And bringing some kind of little bubble for us all to sort of reside in and enjoy each other's company and feel okay about existing. Ow! That felt good, actually. Oof. Sorry. I'm sorry if people get bothered by that. It's that time, everyone. I'm coming to the end. I'm going to try to make something to eat. I'm not sure what, really. Pasta doesn't feel great to me because of my acid refluxy GERD thing. And I'm already drinking whiskey, which is a problem in itself because it agitates this. I'll figure something out. I'll make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That sounds great, actually. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich with an apple. Done. Dinner. That sounds very palatable. Thank you all for being here. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe not. I'm streaming as much as I can these days. We'll see how long that lasts. As always, live long and prosper. Oops, I can't see what's going on. Don't forget to be awesome. I will see you out there. Special thanks to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.